Hey, this is Tim Reha here, down on the showroom floor, really getting to know some cool entrepreneurs here on Demo TV, and I ran into Trevor Cornwell.
Hey Tim, nice to see you.
So how does it feel to win the 50 grand from the PayPal Developer Challenge? It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it feels great times 50,000, definitely.
Nice, nice. So PayPal sponsored this basically almost like a worldwide contest, so companies could go in and the winners win some cash, and then you get to come down here to demo.
Yeah, that's right. There were 650 original ideas, and then got narrowed down to 55. And then there was voting, ended up with 11, and then 5 VCs, really top people like founder of eBay and some others, voted and picked 2 winners, and we were one of the 2.
Nice,
yeah.
Nice. So I find it really interesting with the Appbackr, which is your company's space. You're enabling kind of this early stage almost venture space within application development. Why don't you give us kind of the rundown?
Yeah, you know, developers face a real challenge when they want to create an application. It costs some money, and most industries have wholesale purchasing. So when you create something, you can get money before it gets sold retail. That doesn't happen for developers, and we're trying to change that. We've created a wholesale digital marketplace. So if you've created an app, you can put it up on our marketplace, and then people can buy your application in units of 100, 1,000, 10,000, whatever it is. And then when those apps get sold on the iTunes store, the purchasers get their money back, plus they make a profit. So developers get money right away, and the people who make the purchase of the wholesale units get immediate funds as soon as they as soon as the units get sold at the iTunes store.
So I have an idea. I fill out your website form or whatnot, and then that goes out to the community. They can pre-buy stuff. I develop the app because I've been funded. Basically, can get it done. It gets approved, and then people start selling it. But then, what do they get out of it? They also
so once it gets starts getting sold in the iTunes store, we then distribute the money back to the original purchasers based on the queue numbers. So if you bought queue numbers 1 to 1,000, when those units sell,
they get a higher.
They get their money back, and they make a profit when those units sell. So the API that PayPal developed allowed us to be able to distribute the money, really small amounts of money, very efficiently. But what's great for these purchasers in our marketplace is that they're making a 67% profit. It just, I think, really turns the financing for these apps on its head.
Yeah, what's your background to figure out this space, and I guess it's kind of frustrating if you're in this small application development space because there is no funding for it.
Yeah, I've been an entrepreneur, and it's always takes the longest to get the money. And you have an idea, and it's slow.
Millions of ideas, and you're just sitting here and you can't get the dang thing off the ground.
Yeah, there's a whole app economy too, which is developed, and it's a $2.5 billion industry. And developers will come up with an idea today, and they want to execute it and get it out to market, and they need funding that keeps pace with it. And wholesaling, this approach, it's not investing, it's really making a wholesale purchase. I think just adds into the developer's toolkit the ability to be able to get some money and get some value-added marketers. Everybody who purchases the app. Yeah, because if I'm a blogger, let's say, and I like an app, I can drive traffic to it, and then I profit when the units sell. So it brings in a group of people that are really marketing channels for the app that you're developing. And I think what's going to happen over time is it's not going to be a developer begging for money. The developer is going to start picking who he wants to be his purchaser.
So is there that control in the model? You can actually see who gets to purchase your stuff?
Yeah, you can decide to make it available to anyone, or you can set up a network and say, I only want these 10 or 12 people to be able to buy from me. So
your launching stage, you're kind of coming out of stealth mode right here.
Yeah, exactly. We're just coming out of stealth mode right now, and then we're going to go and start a private beta in April, and then we're going to have our formal launch May 13th.
And what's the demo experience been like for you? And I mean, are you getting phone calls from investors, or how's the rollout been in terms of the media coverage and everything?
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, we've had lots of great pieces from Wired and Mashable and others. I've had two investors who have approached us, one who's gone into due diligence, and another one came back and said that they're going to have their lawyer get in touch with us. So, I mean, there's been just huge traction for us. It's been really, really wonderful.
Any last thoughts? Anything we just didn't cover yet?
I think the whole demo experience is just it's great. I've seen so many great ideas, and it's a room full of a lot of energy and passion, which is really great.
I wish I had more time, because there's all these people here, and I just wish I had more time to kind of meet everybody. There's so many interesting people.
A lot of really interesting ideas on the floor, and the pavilion has just been great. I think it's a really good experience.
Well, hey Trevor, it's really been fascinating, kind of understand how your mind works, and I think it's a really cool space. And congratulations.
Thank you very much.
So it's appbackr.com, appbackr.com.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah, people can go and sign up right now for an invite code, and then when we start our public beta, we'll be releasing them.
All right, so get your ideas out right now. Now you can actually implement them. So
yeah, exactly. Thanks, Tim.
yeah.